Hey everyone, my name is Dina Salah, Solution Lead at Cloduyepdia, and today we're gonna start with the value of SAP on Google Cloud. Let me just start by giving you a quick brief on who we are as Cloduyepdia. Since 2009, we have been specialized in modernizing infrastructure and transforming how teams work together. We are a global Google Cloud Premier Service partner equipped with a team of Google certified professional cloud architects and data engineers to provide Google Cloud solutions for SMBs working in healthcare, retail, financial services, manufacturing, etc. So, to get started on today's topic, let's just start by stating that most of the 55,000 enterprises using SAP as their core ERP face two imperatives as they work toward digital transformation. One, modernizing their SAP environment, and embracing the cloud. By 2027, SAP is forcing an upgrade to S4 HANA. Though not all want to, nor can upgrade, they do want to modernize the SAP environment anyway. So cloud offers an ability to progress digital transformation without requiring immediate updates to SAP. The only question to answer regarding cloud integration is really when and where. So it turns out Google and SAP as enterprises are no different than others. They face the same imperatives to innovate or perish by needing to digitally transform, just like you. So, where did two of the world's largest tech companies turn when needing to innovate? They turned to each other. For example, considering Google, most people know Google as a consumer product company providing search engine, YouTube, Maps, and G Suite. But in fact, Google is a large enterprise with which is a $1 trillion publicly traded company running 9 consumer products that each have over 1 billion users, with hundreds more global applications beyond that. They all run every second of every day in every geography on Earth. Just like you, Google has to run financials, supply chain, and inventory in a compliant way across all governments in the world. So, how Google did achieve that? Google achieved that by turning to SAP for help using Alphabet, which is one of the largest S4 implementations in the world. That includes treasury, finance, and supply chain. Alphabet represents a large swath of the market as a $1 trillion company that spans multiple industries like media, retail, consumer products, life science, etc. And SAP, on the other hand, also turned to Google Cloud as a key enabler for their own digital transformation. SAP chooses Google Cloud when developing their own new technology. In fact, Google Cloud has a region dedicated to SAP right by their headquarters in Frankfurt, and 50 plus SAP lines of businesses have a local cloud experience with Google Cloud there. Lines of businesses like SuccessFactory are leveraging Google Cloud to digitally transform their businesses. And customers have joined in force. SAP businesses on Google Cloud launched in 2018 and have seen hundreds of enterprises customers join us. In fact, Google launched 4 terabyte and 12 terabyte HANA instance in 2019 and saw 5 times explosion in customer growth last year alone. We expect that continue because the customer are seeing the infrastructure get of the way so they can focus on innovating towards their digital transformation. The hundreds of existing enterprises running production SAP in Google Cloud are a testament to enterprise readiness and critical enterprise capabilities, such as priority support with 15-minute response SLO and context-aware experts, which mainly means you get immediate response from an expert team that already knows your environment, partners, and people. SAP certified HANA instance in VM and hardware co-engineered with SAP. Also, SAP Integrated Care, a joint SAP and Google collaboration to provide fully integrated support model, including incident management, war room, escalation process, dedicated technical account management, and executive sponsorship to ensure your SAP on Google Cloud deployment is safely guarded and successful through your digital transformation journey. Included as well backup and disaster recovery in your SAP offerings, and over 45 regulatory compliance offerings, including ISO and HIPAA, among others. Support for licensed Oracle and other critical database, and last but not least, deep ecosystem of systems integrators and SAP specialty tooling and service partners. SAP customers come first for the flexible eyes of Google Cloud. In Google Cloud, the typical anxiety about infrastructure just fades away. For example, customers like Tory Porsche, after testing for a few months, did a full production deployment and migration in only 6 weeks. On-prem, you could hardly get a PO approved for test hardware that fast. Infrastructure is secure, reliable, and fast. Google's VM-based HANA image deploy in minutes, fully automated. The 12 terabyte HANA VMs and the 24 terabyte parameter HANA services, and even support parameter Oracle if you want to lift and shift straight to our cloud. Google's global private network with multiple terabyte bandwidths, sub-millisecond response time in regions completely changed the game for HA and DR. It's basically simpler, lower cost, and more reliable. For customers like Metro, who has 100 deployments of SAP across 100 global locations, now they are consolidating all 100 deployments of SAP into a single global location. Think of the time, cost, and complexity eliminated, and the increase in uptime they now enjoy from this super secure and fast network. And customers stay for the integration, insights, and innovation. Because once your data and apps are in cloud, integration with apps like APG and other cloud products are simple and fast. Insights into businesses' data with BigQuery are readily packed. Speed to interpret customer data never before achieved with SAP Business Warehouse. Then the sky is the limit once you can start tapping into predictive analytics with AI and ML. For example, we've all been through this position, going into a shop, looking for a specific item to purchase, and you couldn't find it on the shelf. You ask for the employee's help. They respond after they check the system for stock availability, and they find that it's available, but you cannot find it. At the end, you get an unhappy customer, lost sale, wasted employees' time, and brand damage. This stock out issue is the perfect example on how a small issue can have a big can has a big impact on retail businesses. So Home Depot was able to tap into their tap data to solve for stock out situation. It's one thing to have an item in store, but if it's not on the shelf as the customer expects, a sale is lost and customer is unhappy. In the past, it could take a week for Home Depot to resolve stock issues, and they didn't have a way to analyze the huge amount of data they have fast enough to solve such an issue. Fast enough. Now, Home Depot uses BigQuery integrated with SAP to continually investigate stock, sales, and buy capacity data at store location level. The result: stock outs minimized, customers happy, sales made, employees' time reclaimed, and brand strengthened. All win. Our customers found that the migration to Google Cloud actually pays for its own infrastructure in the first year. Yes, just doing a lift and shift shows a cost benefit. And then, once you apply our novel approach to HE and DR with a single VPC, cost goes even more down. Then automating compute right sizing will typically find another chunk of savings. The end result is potential saving of around 64% on operational expenses. But I don't want you to choose your cloud provider simply on infrastructure TCO reduction alone. This is only 1 to 3% of the cost of running SAP. I want you to walk away knowing that Google Cloud infrastructure is secure, reliable, and fast. It serves as a firm foundation on which you can build your next generation SAP businesses. Though it will save you money on TCO, but also it sets you up for an even greater opportunity beyond that. There's no limit to the value you can realize with businesses process re-engineering using the power of Google Cloud modernization engine. So at this stage, most of our customers look at us and say, yes, but will this actually work for my unique business? And to quickly get that answered, we typically engage in a half day workshop to figure it out. Yes, we align with leaders who are responsible for SAP operations to deliver the readiness workshop with your team. So together, we will consider your specific landscape, your goals, and compare them with the capabilities of Google Cloud. We will explore how you can reduce risk and cost while accelerating your cloud journey and get you all set up. And by here, I'm wrapping up this presentation. Thank you. I hope this was of benefit for you. And for any further inquiries, simply send us an email on sap@cloudpedia.com. Waiting to hear from you. Thank you.